Well, that's actually a good point. Theoretically, the Trist could stay towards the bottom side.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering what they want to do here. The main reason why is, like...
Still, Showmaker decides to dive on top of Faker here. Does get the explosive charge, and that is decent damage.
Yeah, Faker actually got one rock there.
Yeah, he does have Crescendo.
And it looks like they'll be able to... I don't think they really want to contest too heavily. Zvi, really good at the take. I mean, they do have control of the pit here. We'll see if they actually... This is a kind of an ideal scenario for Maokai, though. Forcing them to walk into you. You can get a lot of value on your ultimate, but don't forget, Faker has a wall.
Barrel 6, Carrier is not the box, not necessarily the most valuable, as there is a hook connecting. Flash out of the way of another hook there from Carrier as the wall comes down. And Barrel in a little bit of an awkward spot. Great buffer there from Showmaker as now Owner just separated from the rest of the team, and he'll be taken out. First blood goes to the Tristana, and a great start.
It was the ultimate for Barrel that made sure that Guma couldn't try and salvage the fight by just ordering them to death.
Cool, there is an Nara into the wall here from Shoes. Still looking a little bit low, but does hit the mini, and that's going to allow this chase down to come on through. Good hop.
Shiu is going to be a champion that I don't think... Oh, hold up, Lucid.
Yeah, could be in a little bit of trouble here. Bramble Smash to try and get Carrier away, as the hook is going to guess the angle as Weaver's wall comes down, and Lucid is just really dead. They'll give the kill over to Gumayushi as well because they have that luxury. Aiming did a fair bit of damage here as Faker is going to have to go back, but that should mean Double Dragon over to T1 in 35 seconds time as they get that control, unless Barrel finding a hook angle, but no real...
I think DK actually have a good angle if they can execute on it, and that's always the question.
Yeah, Barrel is going to be able to buffer the hook, but another form of CC comes in right into the seismic shove as Barrel flashes, but it's not going to matter. Still, it's a trade as Faker does go down as red-white guns are set up for Gumayushi, but without Talia, this contest is going to be hard.
Yeah, that's while we saw Barrel go down, Lucid just engaged onto Faker, blew him up. Not a lot of counterplay there as they're looking for the steal. There's a lot of burst on Vi.
Yeah, he does want to go in, try and take this one away, but Bramble Smash exists! And Lucid is able to secure the Dragon. Feats of Warfare come in for DK, and they're set up for the Feats of Objective as well. That's not what it's called. Does it have a special name?
Good enough, Atlas.
Thank you.
I'm not complaining. Except about the names. I feel like I kind of wanted them to be, you know, like super over the top.
Yeah, I mean, Feats of Warfare exists for that reason.
Yeah, that one's good.
And
it has the drama.
I'm pretty sure Captain Flowers also said Feats of Objective at one time, because he was like, why doesn't it have a cool name?
I think it is just that.
Yeah. Well, Doran is now in a lot of trouble. Like a big amount of, many troubles have been picked up here, as the flash does have to come through. Shiu is going to die for it. And
we have another fight here, and DK, I think, should be looking to contest here again.
And it's another Cloud Soul as well. You love to see that.
Aiming, by the way, building full damage. You'll love to see that as well.
Yeah, a couple of books. Some codices.
Oh, this might be a big fight here. Look at Doran.
Yeah, already just going to press that R button. He will oh, never mind. Gets past the little wall. And that is just a dead Lucid immediately. Owner has overextended, but he's able to flash back over that wall. Mega Inferno Bomb does a fair bit of damage, but now Shiu, what the heck are you doing there, my friend? He is just going to die. And DK, they found a great angle, and then they threw it in the bin.
Is Doran making the difference there? As, I mean, they do have passive. Oh?
Yeah, that's a really nice little flick back and aiming. Going to be able to pick up that kill. Was that a satchel? Offensive satchel usage worked out? That's crazy.
I'm really happy to report that in this group it looks like, or in this game, it looks like we are in fact for DK, Showmaker. Second item done. Aiming, second item done. And these Drake fights, I think, are going to be big. As
Weaver's wall going to come on through here as Barrel, no choice but to really start a fight here as the box goes down. Lucid finds the Nature's Grasp as Carrier flashes himself out of the way, and now Barrel looking for the angle. The hook is going to get blocked there by Owner. Oh, it's so selfless, but they put a billion wards on top of the lantern, and the light unfortunately could not be found as DK will be able to find the one little pick.
Barrel on the Nautilus, I think, actually finding continuously these good fights is...
Oh my god, as you say it.
That's good, yeah, it's Tristan 6. That turret is gone!
very, very dead. They all like there is a lot of yordles that like killing turrets because this Gnar is in a very similar boat.
He was such
as he
a psycho.
takes a turret.
Wait,
shot.
Showmaker's coming.
Yeah, they're looking for an angle here.
Mega.
Gnar is actually going to come on through as Doran. He does have ulti, so he can avoid that level of CC, but Death is also CC. Showmaker now level 12 is starting to draw some pretty good beats.
Yeah, DK is also... But you can't really be having this messy team. Like, he can't fend for himself.
Yeah, and
There's
the problem
no way,
is...
even with him... I don't like it.
I like that a lot. Thank
don't.
you very much,
really
Chronicler. It's all right. Lucid's
go.
going in, looking for an angle onto Carrier. He puts the box down. Mega Inferno Bomb's there, and the Thresh is now gone. Depth charge means the Gumayusi cannot do much damage to follow up, but still, with only Thresh down, is this an Archon angle? Not sure about it, as Lucid's health bar is pretty low.
It's just, this is soul point, by the way, for DK.
Yeah.
And this is feeling like game number 1, Dplus, not like game number 2 and 3.
Yeah, this one...
I think DK take the poke from aiming, even a couple of autos from Showmaker can be huge, but it's T1, so you know they're starting that Baron.
Yep. Gumayusi now with a Calibrum, bit of long-range weaponry, but this is going down so quickly. Showmaker needs to get over here. Nature's Grasp comes down, but Doran's buying so much time, and the Baron is secured. Doran has to try and flash, but he can't click on the lantern. There is too many wards as the hook goes wide, and now she was just trying to hold them in position. Is this outer turret going to be enough? That's the question.
There's no way.
Area tanking a fair bit of damage there.
There's no way.
They're fishing a barrel, and this is a Ziggs composition.
Oh my god, the poke! They're just gonna keep on poking!
Exactly, Faker's gonna try and wall his way out. Beryl in a lot of trouble as the buffer doesn't quite work out. The Vault Breaker is going to break it. DK still trying to get this poke down as Ona doesn't find the angle for the Vault Breaker there. Shiu's still lurking off to the side. This is almost comical, but T1 are desperate to keep these Barons up as the Hop gets Shiu out of there, but that means T1 now have an avenue to safety. DK will be able to take down this turret, but they do lose the Baron.
T1, very DK.
Yeah, DK are just not here.
Well, they can't be because they're behind on tempo because then that Faker's going to try and split it. We have Ona in the pit. Might be a 50-50.
To get the steal, that's the question. There's the wall going down. They split off the dragon, but Lucid gets out of the way of the seismic shot. There's Smite going to Lucid, and they blow up Ona immediately. The hook onto Gumayusi is massive. So's his ultimate, but the AoE. Showmaker with the double buster shot into the Gnar setup, man. That alley-oop between the top and mid of DK is gorgeous. And Doran just caught licking his wounds. He was a zombie, so never mind. It's a clean ace. Well, Beryl's dead, but that's as close to a clean ace as this team gets.
Only one man knew, the Barrel Whisperer himself.
No, I did not know. I refuse to let anyone congratulate me. That is not allowed. It was 100% cope. And I am still coping to this day as these Nexus turrets are going down, and DK cue up the silver scrapes, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to Game 5.